Faster would be better.
Hey guys, another patch. Actually, not a patch, and just an update, I guess. This one has been released. Smurfing is not welcome in Dota. Today we permanently banned 90,000 Smurf accounts that have been active over the last few months. Smurf accounts are alternate accounts used by players to avoid playing in the correct MMR, to ban games, to cheat, to grief, or to otherwise be toxic without consequence. Additionally, we have traced every single one of those Smurf accounts back to its main account. Going forward, a main account found associated with a Smurf account could result in a wide range of punishments, from temporary adjustments to behavior scores to permanent account bans. As we said earlier this year in our blog post about cheating, and as we said earlier this week in our summer client update, and as we will continue to say, Dota is a game best enjoyed when played on an even field. The quality of the people in a given match are what makes a match good. We're invested in making sure your matches are as good as possible, and smurfing makes matches worse. As always, if you suspect someone of smurfing in your game, use the in-game reporting option to flag them. This will help us continue to track offenders and gather data used to inform our anti-smurf efforts moving forward. Yeah, this is great. I think this blog post was the 40,000 players banned for cheating. And in the update, they also said that, as they re-mentioned it. That's pretty cool, and the art is pretty cool too. If you don't realize, it's a ban hammer by Dawnbreaker. I think she was used earlier in the 40,000 players that were banned as well, and she's used here again, but this time knocking the Smurfs out this time instead of the cheaters. So if you don't know, Meepo is a hero in Dota 2 that is most used by Smurf to boost and win games quickly. So this is pretty cool. Smurfs have been a plague to Dota since since the beginning of Dota. It's been 10 years. It's been really annoying to face Smurfs again and again, and when it so happens to be that the enemy team Smurf is generally better, or your team is just generally much worse, and then you keep on losing, and then you cannot gain and reach the rank that you think that you should be. In my case, it's legend, but higher Archon would be fine too, because it's been a while, but I've had a hard time reaching there just because of well, not only because of Smurfs. There's been a whole plethora of issues, but yeah, minimizing one of the issues or taking care of one of the issues certainly increases the chances of me to reach the rank that I think I should reach and just have generally better experience. So yeah, it's a pretty good update. I really like it. I don't know what's happening, but they're literally saving the game right now, and I love it. They've updated the graphical shaders to make stuff look much more cleaner. The menus are much more better and nicer. By the menu, I mean the hero grid and showcase, stuff like that. Easy to navigate to for the new people who may feel overwhelmed by all of it. Everything, all the custom, all the items and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good update, and they've been just rolling out good updates more and more, and I'm pretty happy about that. This is very nice to hear and see that it would generally just increase the life of the game, and I really love that, because every time people share posts about how the game will die, or if something is going good or better, or any kind of nostalgia post, I'm just reminded that it's all going to it's all gonna end soon. So yeah, because it's a pretty old game, and the issues persisted for so long, like for example the smurfing issue. But now steps are being taken to minimize the issues that most players have been facing for a while. And if they keep at it, definitely things will look for the better and the life of the game will increase, because the qualities of the games would increase and more people would generally be attracted to trying out the game, or if they're old players coming back to it again. But most players actually just, you know, they just grew up from Dota 2 and they play the more relevant game these days, like Valorant or League of Legends. Even though League of Legends is one of the older ones, but it is still really popular, especially in Asia. It's really popular. So yeah, it is what it is, though. I mean, Dota will end someday, and I hope it's not soon, and I hope that things get better. And now the experience of most players who will get to play is actually even much better than when, for example, I started playing. Experience should be better, more welcoming, so more people get to play, and they will. I'm hopeful about the future of the game. So yeah, I mean, negativity doesn't help. Reality aside, being negative for the experience and the time that you do have doesn't really help anybody. It's same with when you see that you have a bad teammate and he's playing bad, or you have a grieving teammate and you're like, dude, what am I gonna do? So you can take one of the two approaches. One is you just give up and don't play, or if you're playing, you do your best until the end, regardless of the guy being annoying and throwing the game. There's one griefer or more than one griefer, that's fine too. You just do your best until the end and you try to make a comeback. And most of the games that were satisfying for me to win were games where I had a disadvantage, and there were many games that I won that just felt like I didn't even queue up for a game. It was so bad. So yeah, because you just it's a stomp and it's over before it's even started. So those kind of games I'm not a big fan of. So a little bit challenge is nice, but of course when there's like Smurfs or boosters or stuff like that, then it just it gets way too unfair and bad. Oops, I missed it. But it actually works. Did you know that once you stun yourself, anyone in the AoE also takes damage? So even the creeps. Get sworded, I guess. Anyways, guys, so this is it for the video. I will make a detailed video about the behavior score thing to explain that as well. It's pretty cool, the changes that they've made, the report system, the comment system, or as I say, the like or dislike system is pretty cool. Alright guys, take care of yourself and have yourself a damn good one.